Occurred, the 28th of May 2005, 0 hours 0 minutes and 0 seconds. Local location: Corridon, in USA. Shape: orb. Duration: 20 minutes. No of observers. 3 characteristics: lights on object, aura or haze around object, orange ball of light. Hung in sky fro about 10 min. Started to move, then shot off. I was sitting on the roof with my sister and her friend, and we were looking at the sky, and we saw an orb-like thing just hanging in the sky. After a while we saw it start to move in a zigzag pattern, slowly back and forth. It got closer and we saw it was some kind of ship that was giving off an orange light. It hung in the sky for a second, then shot off. The next day my sister was in her topics class and she mentioned it to her teacher. The teacher told her to sit down. Then she introduced the day's topic: the strange lights that had been spotted in Corridon sky 20 years earlier.
Occurred, the 1st of June 2005, 0 hours 0 minutes and 0 seconds. Local location: Corridon, in USA. Shape: triangle. Duration: 10 minutes. No of observers. 2 characteristics: lights on object, aura or haze around object, ball of light hung in sky, then flew over. My friend told me she had recently seen a UFO. I got her info and reported it for her because she didn't want to give her address or phone number. So we decided to go to a cemetery down the street from where I live and watch them from the parking lot. We sat there for PRB 30 minutes and saw nothing. We were just getting ready to leave when we saw an orange glow in the sky. We sat down and started watching. The glowing ball just sat in the sky for a while, then flew over us. We saw the bottom of it. It was triangular in shape and had blue and red lights on the bottom. In about 2 minutes. After that another flew over, then another. We waited for a while but didn't see any more.
Occurred, the 20th of December 2006, 7 hours 20 minutes and 0 seconds. Local location: Corridon, in USA. Shape: light. Duration: 20 seconds. No of observers. 1 characteristics: aura or haze around object, white ball of light, erratic movement, sudden disappearance. I saw a white ball of light moving up and down erratically just above the tree line while I was riding my bus to school. The object was moving fast, and as I watched it, it sped up and disappeared behind the trees for an interval of around 2 seconds. It reappeared, then vanished. I watched for it to return, but it didn't. Many craft of this kind are seen in my area. It's a phenomenon referred to as the Corridon lights. Many teachers at my school, among other adults, have actually talked about seeing them. They are popular enough to even be mentioned in a topics class at my high school.
Occurred, the 19th of January 2008, 8 hours 0 minutes and 0 seconds. Local location: Corridon, IN, USA. Shape: disc. Duration: 17 seconds. No of observers. 1 characteristics: lights on object, left a trail. I need to talk to the UFO center ASAP. When I was riding home with my mum, I took 2 pictures of something flying in the sky. It wasn't a plane because it didn't have blinking lights. So when we pulled in the driveway, I saw a big disc, so I got my Razr cell phone and put it on the videotaper and taped a disc flying around a star. And I got another picture from the 12th of November 07. Thanks.
Occurred, the 15th of June 2011, 23 hours 30 minutes and 0 seconds. Local location: Corridon, IN, USA. Shape: light. Duration: 3 minutes. No of observers. 0 single point of light that changed direction and rose out of sight within a second. I thought I was watching a satellite passing overhead, as I've seen many times before. I watched the ISS pass overhead one night, and this looked just the same as a satellite. I watched it for approx. 3 minutes, moving in a straight line and at the same speed. It then changed direction at approx. 90 degrees vertically and increased speed dramatically as it climbed out of sight within approx. 1 to 1.5 seconds.
Occurred, the 30th of December 2011, 0 hours 20 minutes and 0 seconds. Local location: Corridon, in USA. Shape: triangle. Duration: 15 minutes. No of observers. 2 characteristics: lights on object, electrical or magnetic effects, multiple triangular aircraft, white, red and orange lights. Low flying, super quiet. Not fast outside on porch at 0:15. Smoking. Observed craft flying from west to east, over Corydon, Indiana. Crafts were triangular in shape. Observed red, white, orange lights. Red nose light, white rear left, right lights. Triangle pattern of 3 white lights on underside of craft, near rear, centered 1 blinking white and 1 orange light. Alternating, the orange light was centered inside the triangle pattern of white lights. The blinking white light was outside of the triangle pattern of white lights, lower than the uppermost white light of the triangle pattern of 3, appears to be placed in a position that is the middle point between 2 of the 3 lights in the triangle pattern. The clouds overhead were low, APPX 1,200 feet. Observable from porch is a distant radio tower or cellular tower with blinking red light, estimated at 300 feet tall, on hilltop across valley from observation location. Craft was flying west to east. Guessing craft was headed to Fort Knox, but not able to verify in any way. Craft was flying below cloud deck, but higher than radio antennae on distant hill. Craft was very quiet, moved much slower than commercial airliners. Dark triangle was very easily observable against grayish cloudy sky. Wife observed multiple craft of exact same type with me. Had cell phone with me, lost all signal as craft approached.
Did not record video. Did not record photos. Light pattern, I am unable to find any match for any commercial aircraft or known stealth craft. Also observed, headlight, of craft when it was at distance, APPX 2 miles. Front projecting, headlight, made typical triangle projection of bright headlights. Cut Sari clearly through cloud, darkness. APPX 300 feet in front of craft. Observed headlight turned off and on. No idea what craft was. Lights on underside appear to be very human in origin. No idea what craft was. I was slightly frightened by what I observed, as I have never seen craft of this kind being flown. APPX height of craft flying minus 2,500 feet above ground. Estimated speed of craft 300 to 500 miles per hour. Audible sound slight, almost inaudible air disruption. Could not hear engines or turbofans of any type, only slight air turbulence. Hope to observe again. Observed 4 in total from 0:20 to 0:40.
Occurred the 17th of February 2013, 2 hours 11 minutes and 0 seconds. Local location, Corydon, N, USA. Shape, triangle. Duration, 25 seconds. No of observers. 4 characteristics. Lights on object, emitted beams. It was so bright. On Sunday morning of February 17th around 2:11 a.m. Central Time, myself and 3 others were traveling westbound on I-64 10 miles west of Corydon, Indiana. As we was traveling at speeds of 72 miles per hour, I noticed a bright light in the northwest sky traveling east in the sky. As it came closer to us, it began to take shape of a triangle. The largest point of it would have covered a full moon. As it approached us, I noticed that the light from it had illuminated the ground and around us. As I pulled over and stepped out the van, the object went to the north on a very sharp turn. No sound was heard, however the whole encounter was only about 25 seconds long.
Occurred the 6th of April 2013, 19 hours 45 minutes and 0 seconds. Local location, Corydon, in USA. Shape, orb. Duration 1 to 2 minutes. No of observers. 1 characteristics. Aura or haze around object. Round silver orb seen at Corydon in April 6, 2013. UFO sighting around 7:45 p.m. at Corydon, in. I was sitting outside at work during a lunch break and saw a round silver orb flying steadily above at about the height a hawk would fly. It was flying northwards, slow and steady. It had an energy field around it with a black ring. It looked to be about the size of a basketball.